For centuries, human slavery was simple to understand. It required physical chains, iron bars, and brute force. It was transparent, violent, and ultimately inefficient. Because the global ruling class eventually realized something profound. You don't need physical chains to control a population. If you can control the medium they use to exchange their life's energy, they will build your empire for you, completely voluntarily. Most people believe they are trapped in a simple cost of living crisis. They think inflation is an accident, housing prices are just supply and demand, and taxes are simply the price of a civilized society. They are wrong. You are living inside a hyper-engineered financial matrix designed to keep you on a perpetual treadmill. And today, we are pulling back the curtain on the exact mechanism the puppet masters use to harvest your wealth before your time completely runs out. Let's look at a date that changed human history forever, December 23, 1913. While most of the population was preparing for Christmas, a group of the world's most powerful bankers met in total secrecy on a private estate called Jekyll Island. Their goal? To establish the Federal Reserve. Before this moment, money was backed by physical gold. It was finite. It required discipline. But the moment central banking took control, money became an illusion. It became fiat, currency backed by nothing more than government decree and your blind trust. When the government prints $1 trillion out of thin air, they aren't creating new wealth. They are dilute testing the pool of existing wealth. They are stealing purchasing power from the money sitting in your bank account right now. It is an invisible, unvoted tax that punishes savers and forces the middle class to work twice as hard just to maintain the exact same standard of living. The game is mathematically rigged against anyone who trades time for currency. But currency devaluation is only the first layer of the trap. The second layer is far more insidious: the illusion of ownership. The system conditions the masses to chase lifestyle inflation. You graduate, you get a corporate salary, and the system immediately invites you to leverage your future time. You take out a 30-year mortgage on a house, a 5-year loan on a luxury car, and a credit card for your vacations. The word mortgage comes from an old French legal term meaning death pledge, and that is exactly what it is. The moment you sign that document, you have sold the next 30 years of your waking, creative human life to a banking institution. You cannot take risks. You cannot quit your job to build a business. You cannot step outside the lines. You have become a highly compliant, predictable asset for the banking elite. If you refuse to look at this reality clearly, you will spend your entire existence funding a lifestyle you don't even enjoy to impress people you don't even like. Leave a comment below if you felt this pressure, because what happens when you finally try to break out of this trap is where the final, most brutal gatekeeper awaits. So, how do you escape an ecosystem that was literally engineered from the ground up to keep you trapped? You have to understand the fundamental difference between income and assets. The working class chases income. The elite chase assets. High-earning W-2 professionals are taxed at the absolute highest rates, often losing 40 to 50% of their labor to the state. Meanwhile, the ultra-wealthy use cash flow from businesses, intellectual property, and real estate networks to exploit legal loopholes that reduce their tax liability to near zero. To achieve true escape velocity, you must stop trading your finite hours for depreciating paper currency. You must convert your active income into decentralized, cash-flowing digital or physical assets as fast as humanly possible. You have to build a personalized parallel system that protects your time, secures your autonomy, and completely detaches your family's future from the choices of central bankers. The matrix is real, but it only has power over you as long as you play by its outdated, institutional rules. The moment you shift your mind from a consumer to an architect, the system ceases to control you and starts working for you. The playbook for wealth has been rewritten for this decade. But while controlling your assets protects your money, mastering the psychology of the elite is what truly protects your freedom.